Hello. So let's take another opportunity to discuss the important landmarks of a very important chapter, which is Indigo, and it is by Louis Fisher. Indigo by Louis Fisher is the chapter that I plan to take you through the important landmarks of. It is actually not a chapter. It is actually not a chapter per se. It actually is an excerpt. Excerpt the word that you're already familiar with. And this excerpt has been picked up from Louis Fisher's autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi. I cannot recall the name of Gandhi's biography by Louis Fisher. However, this forms an excerpt, and this excerpt focuses on one revolutionary movement which centered around the British forcing the Indians to grow the commercial crop indigo on a certain portion of their landholding. Now, what I plan to take you through is only the important landmarks of this excerpt. Before we move on to discuss these important landmarks, you must understand what a sharecropper is, and what sharecropping is. We must understand this first before we move on to discuss the important landmarks. Now, when a landless farmer or a farmer which owns his own land tills the land of a landowner, grows crops, cultivates, harvests, the landowner allows the tiller, the farmer, to keep a certain amount of the harvested crop. Now, this process wherein the landlord shares a part of harvested crop with the person who tills the land is called the sharecropping system. It is called the sharecropping system. Sharecropping system. And the farmer who tills the land in this manner, which makes him keep a certain portion of the harvested crop, is called a sharecropper. It's called the sharecropper. Now, the entire incident centering around the plantation of indigo by the Indian planters takes place in a certain region of Bihar, which is situated in the foothills of the Himalayas. And it is this movement that is very important, is very, very important from the point of view of the fact that it expedites or it facilitates the achievement of Indian independence. It facilitates the achievement of Indian independence. Very important. This movement, this incident, which is commonly referred to as Indigo movement. Indigo movement. It helped the Indians earn their independence from the British a few years earlier than it would have been possible had this movement not taken place. So important from our point of view. Now, therefore, it is considering the significance of this movement that historians, and here Louis Fisher, who compiles this incident, terms this particular incident, very historic incident, as being a turning point, as being he terms it as being a turning point in the political life of Gandhi. It acts as a turning point in the Gandhian political life. Turning point. How? Very important. Turning point. This is very important from examination point of view. There are so many answers, so many value points that will help you answer this question. However, the most important value points that tell us the two main reasons why historians describe the Indigo movement as a turning point in Gandhian political life are: one, that Gandhi realized during this movement, that this realization dawned on Gandhi that he, being an Indian, the British had no authority to order him about his own country. Second, he realized the earlier the British left India, the better it would be for the Indians. Alright, these are the two important reasons, the two realizations. Actually, we can write the word realizations also here. So these two realizations